So it's been about 2.5 weeks since I last recorded. I have been super busy. So if you watch the last video log, I was preparing to go on a 6/7 week TDY to Texas. I was also getting ready to start a new workout plan to get me ready for NPC Nationals in Fort Lauderdale on November 22nd, if you happen to be in the area and you want to cheer me on. Since then, a lot has been going on. The training has taken up a lot more of my time just with some of the tasks that we have to do after class, writing papers, preparing briefs, and stuff like that. Thankfully, I'm pretty good at both, but because I got to give 100% in whatever it is that I do, I have to devote extra time to making sure that those things are just right. In addition to that, I've been finishing up an Arabic class online, and of course, I have to do well at that as well, so that's a little bit more time. And then taking care of my clients from thebodyrevolution.net for my online personal training takes up a little bit more slice of the pie. And then in addition to that, making sure I get in 2 workouts a day, lifting in the gym 6 days a week, and then about 2 to 3 days a week the unit here meets up to work out together, and so I typically do that workout, that PRT workout, right after my first weightlifting session of the day. Thankfully, the room that I have, in addition to having a kitchen, the only thing it's missing is a stove, is also really close to the gym and very close to where the unit meets up for PT. So it's not too far of a walk or anything like that, but it's definitely something I have to make sure I get in. With all the working out, because I was able to get a room on base, I was an authorized rental car, and so I am walking to class a lot, and that's about a 15-20 minute walk each way. But my classmates have been pretty good about, giving me rides and stuff, but I still end up walking quite a bit more than I normally do when I'm at home. So, more about the training. 6-day double split. It hits each set of body parts twice a week. So first day is chest and back, chest in the morning, back in the PM. Tuesday is legs, hamstrings and glutes in the morning, quads and glutes in the evening. Third day is arms, shoulders in the morning, biceps and triceps in the evening, and then it repeats just like that for the last 3 days of the workout cycle. The awesome part about it is, though, is even though, for instance, I work, chest twice a week and back twice a week on the same days, on Monday, the chest workout was more intense, whereas on Thursday, the back workout will be more intense. So the intensity level changes when it, for whatever body part you're targeting, because it hits twice a week. So far, I've seen a loss of 1/4 of an inch in my waist and 1/2 an inch in my hips, and the only cardio I've been doing is whatever I do with my unit. I haven't been doing any cardio on my own yet, just because I'm still trying to maintain that muscle mass that I got right after the June competition, up to the point where I left for my leadership course. So besides that, really, like I said, my days have been, making sure I get in those 2 workouts, and I have Sundays as my rest day where, I eat, catch up on homework, stretch a bit, still make sure to try to get in my gallon of water, and just relax. Because I'm very, very active, and it makes me even happier that I took that week off before I left to really replenish my energy levels and let my body rest. As far as nutrition goes, like I said, the only thing I'm missing is an oven, but there is a propane grill right outside, so I have been able to make use of that, although an oven is slightly more convenient. But I've pretty much been able to make almost everything I would make at home, and the commissary is not too far of a walk from my room, so I've been able to buy most of the things I've purchased at Fort Gordon. So I'm still getting in all my good meals and my snacks, like, still buying the staples, the Greek yogurt, the almonds, peanut butter, chicken breast, ground turkey breast, tilapia, salmon, all that good stuff, and still being able to cook it. The only difference is now is that I'm making it in bigger pieces, so that way I'm not cooking every night. So I'll, have leftovers for like 2 or 3 days. Just because I'm so busy. I mean, if I had to cook dinner every night too, it would just be a little too much. Um, as far as supplementation goes, there is a GNC inside the PX that, again, is not too far away. So I should be getting my supplements from Max Muscle here very shortly, but I bought a 2-pound tub of Optimum's extra chocolate to hold me over. The one thing I did change about my supplementation, and I've seen absolutely fantastic results from it, is that I have doubled my glutamine intake. So I have a teaspoon of glutamine powder in my post-workout shake, and then about an hour later I have another teaspoon in a glass of almond milk. And so because I work out, or I lift weights twice, I have that post-workout shake with the glutamine, and then about an hour later I have that teaspoon in the milk. And then in the evening I do the same thing, and then I'll have that teaspoon in the milk right before I go to bed. And I mean, I'm not going to say I haven't been sore, but the soreness, especially for my legs, my hamstrings are very sensitive, and I've had times where I've worked out my hamstrings, not even to a super intense level, and I'll just be sore for like 4 or 5 days. The soreness is so much more manageable. It's amazing. I wish I had, been taking this much glutamine a long time ago, especially with these 2-a-days. I was very worried that I wouldn't recover enough, especially my legs, to work out my legs on Tuesday. Would I be recovered enough to work them out, well on Friday? And before I started doubling my glutamine intake from 10 milligrams to 20 milligrams a day, or 20 grams, from 10 to 20 grams a day, the answer definitely would have been no. Absolutely not. But like I said, my soreness is much more manageable, and I'm just, I'm snapping right back, which is critical because, like I said, some of these days I'm working out 3 times a day and still doing all this walking. So, because of all the working out and being able to supplement the way I need to, I'm eating about 2,000 calories, somewhere between 1,800 and like 2,200 calories a day because of all the activities. So I think that's helping my metabolism burn off some of the body fat. I mean, really, for everything else, I'm really enjoying working with my clients. Once setting up that website was, fantastic idea. The Skype has worked out really well. If you're interested in online personal training, I particularly advise it right now for people who have worked out and so have a good basis, just because you won't have someone there to really correct your form, in person. So if you've already been working out for a while, but you need help constructing a nutrition plan, which I do, and you need help constructing a training plan, which I also do, then you can go ahead and check it out on thebodyrevolution.net. You could take a look at the training services that I offer. I also have a bikini/figure competition prep plan, which is pretty inclusive, on the site as well. Right now, just looking to, expand that a little bit and get a few more clients. The clients that I have right now are doing a really good job, and they're making progress, which is very exciting for me, because everything that I've offered them and given them, and any questions that they've had, it's all stuff that I've gone through, and stuff that I'm not giving them something that I haven't tried. So that my training method that I give out for my clients and apply to their training plans is something that I follow myself. And then the nutrition plan, those are all foods that I eat. I'm not offering something that I won't eat, and the recommendations for supplementation, etc. So all of these things, in addition to having my personal trainer certificate, all of the things that I give them are things that I have learned through research and experience. I always make it a point to explain to them about how the body digests food, and trying to help them kind of visualize and kind of change their mindset, because that's what it is. It's a mindset change as well as a physical change. Like, I could tell you exactly what to eat, but then as soon as our time for training and nutrition and stuff is over, you're not gonna know the why. And if you know the why, you might be able to look at that cookie or that cupcake and be like, that's not useful. Or at least eat that cookie or cupcake after having a good meal, so your blood sugar's blended. So if you're interested in a training plan, nutrition plan, and education along the way, go ahead and go to thebodyrevolution.net and go ahead and use the contact page, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Well, that's all for now because I got to shower and get ready for class. I've got biceps later this evening. But yeah, probably actually catch up with my video logs and put out another one probably Saturday or Sunday. Have a nice week.